And what I think you realize as marketers is this is highly attractive and very beguiling because it's persuasive, but it's also complete crap. Because the assumption of economics, in order to make it look mathematically neat, they assume that every decision, every purchase, every exchange arises as a standalone individual utility optimizing transaction between two people in a state of perfect information and perfect trust. Now, because they believe their models of the world assume perfect information and perfect trust, they naturally see marketing as an inefficiency, because in their weird fantasy model of the world, marketing wouldn't need to exist. Everybody would already know exactly what they wanted to buy and how much they're prepared to pay for it. Now, the good news for us is, one, those conditions never exist, okay, in reality. Two, even if you could create those conditions, our brains did not evolve to make decisions in that way. We make decisions, we perceive the world in very, very different ways. And that's precisely because of that point I've made, which is that we've never, in most of our evolutionary history, we never had more than 10% of the information we needed to make a perfect decision. And our evolutionary instincts cause us to make a pretty reliable, quick, straightforward, and non-disastrous decision. And all of you are descended from people who successfully did that up until the point in which they reproduced. Okay? Now, this is the simple thing we can bring to it, which is economics doesn't allow for context, it doesn't allow for, as I said, it doesn't allow for trust, it doesn't understand perspective. It just assumes, if you think about it, if you assume a world of perfect information, there's no context, there's no perspective. Everything is just what it is, okay? That when you buy a car, in other words, you wouldn't be interested in the brand, you wouldn't be interested in the person selling you the car. All you'd be interested in is the objective specifications of the car, and that would be adequate information for the purposes of buying a car.